Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hope we got a better video for you than this hunk of junk. We got stranded yesterday in this thing. We're taking out this beautiful 5-ton with our Navy SEAL boat. Hey. Are you excited?
Oh, ecstatic.
I think today is going to be better than yesterday. It won't be hard to beat yesterday. That is for sure. So we're gonna get this old girl loaded up and see how she does.
Think we're gonna be able to turn with these on?
Yeah, I won't cross them. Well, I don't know. I won't cross them. They're pretty short. Good enough. All right. We're ready after 6.5 hours. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we got somebody meeting us out here. 2 different people. Somebody you haven't seen in a while. I'm excited to see. You'll just have to wait and see. Sir, we only have 30 pounds of air.
We have no air.
So I don't know if Travis knows what that means. This is great. This is good. We're off to a great start.
Yes. Didn't even make it to the lake and we're almost broke down.
And the problem is we're halfway there. So do we turn around and go back? Or do we finish the drive?
We finished the drive because it's the same amount of drive.
It actually would be longer to go back now at this point. We've had to put in an emergency override to get going. It's working. It ain't working good, but it's working. And we're on the road again. We are struggling to build air. Our brakies are on fire. Not good. Set her high idle. Take a peek. I don't want to set the parking brake and cook them, but they're not doing good. I would not want to touch those. Found our air leak. Good to go.
Once you put it in, follow me. I'm going to park you away from everybody.
Okay. You want us just to stick it on the... Okay. One of us is going to have to stay on it.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Probably not good to leave it.
What's that?
That.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because we gotta fill the pontoons before we can dock it. You can't dock it with them dry, and it takes a little bit.
Right,
usually we go out and we sit to fill it. So one of us will have to follow you in the truck. At least one of us will have to be on the boat.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Do you have to put the boat in first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta put it in to fill.
No problem.
Now, gentlemen, I will say, looking like this, it still looks like we're in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Somewhat, kinda. Wow.
Wow.
Chill out, Travis. Overreacting about everything.
Overreacting.
Still in a
That's
bad
that
attitude.
attitude.
Yeah. But then you look back here and it's like, all right, yeah, no, we're not.
And then you look over there and you're like, why is there snow in June?
Yeah. You know, definitely not in Pennsylvania anymore.
No, not in Kansas, Toronto.
What in the bejesus did you just say? You're not wrong, this ain't much different than at home.
No, the only difference is a 30-hour drive instead of a 15-minute drive.
Yeah, I agree. About the same. Not gonna lie.
And we didn't almost die coming here.
Yeah, you'll have that though.
Cameras, yeah. Out of the way. Just put them back in one of those seats or something.
What are your first impressions?
I like it. I love the way these boats look. It's very, it's clean, but it's also very kind of bold and menacing looking. I'm really excited to try it out because this boat should be lighter than my safe boat, River and Julie, because I think this is a fiberglass hull. Kevlar hull.
It's a Kevlar mix.
Yeah, so it's a lot lighter materials. My boat weighs somewhere in like the 20,000 pound range. This thing probably weighs closer to maybe
16.5 with the trailer.
Is it 65?
Probably like 14 or 13, something like that.
All right, so before we get this party started, I want to show you what we're working with. So these Cat 3126 marine engines are designed, I mean, it's one of the most common engines in the world, and they're okay. They're not huge powerhouses, but when they marinize them, meaning they make them for boats, they make some upgrades to them that make them run quite a bit better. And the way they do that is they use the lake water to actually cool the engine. So they'll run lake water through the intake and exhaust manifolds, so it cools it all down. So overheating is never really an issue as long as you've got good pumps pushing water through the system. So these engines are probably
45.
Wow, they've got these bitches turned up. 470 horse is what these things are supposed to be making each, which is probably doable. This engine in a truck makes like 280 horse, something like that. It's not a big powerhouse. This is the predecessor to the Cat C7. So this is what they had before they came out with the C-Series engines. Great engines. It's got Hamilton jet drive pumps, which I've been pretty happy with my Hamilton pumps. And as you can see, it's got two identical engines, which 470, so what is that, like 940 horsepower in a boat that weighs 14,000 pounds. I mean, that's a lot of boat. So we're gonna see how she does. So the way the military has designed these, I'm not really sure how that's supposed to work. I guess it's,
You literally just stand in there.
yeah, I mean, basically they're made for like shock absorbing and for guys to be able to ride like this, just kind of standing in here.
They go a lot higher. I have them
They
down.
have their gear, but you can also sit in them if you want. They're not the most comfortable thing. That one's sliding down, but you got 3 seats here. You got a nice big tow bar back here. Another 2 seats right there in the middle. 3 at the helm, so you've got what, 8? Any seats up front?
You can put seats up front, but it doesn't have any.
Okay. We got 8 seats and no shade whatsoever, so no bimini top or anything. But we
Is
don't
this
need that.
faster than your green boat?
It says it is, but we'll see.
What's the top out at?
106.
Oh, this is
7 on a
107.
good day with
This is 108 on a good day.
All right, let's go.
This motor, the right motor,
Yep.
your starboard, takes a little bit longer to build boost. The one that catches up, it's insane.
She goes.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
How's the drive thus far?
Good.
Yeah, it takes a bit to catch up. But when it catches up, it takes off.
It's on plane quick.
If you have your port motor and you idle it up equally, it fills it way faster.
I'm just trying one at a time.
And then as soon as it starts to straighten out, throw that right bucket forward. You'll shit your pants. We almost launched everybody off the boat. We were doing like 58 and did that.
Honor, get it. Save. By the bell. Hey, put that on.
Okay, so first impressions are pretty good. The starboard engine is not building boost very quickly. It's got something going on with the turbo, so it's gonna need a little bit of tune-up. I think that engine was probably rebuilt, or the port engine was rebuilt not too long ago. The starboard engine looks like it might be a little worn out. It's got lower oil pressure reading, but still feels pretty decent. Very fast throttle response once it does spool up. The maneuverability is definitely better than my other big riverine patrol boat. And I think that's because the control systems are a little bit tighter, whereas the riverine patrol boat had way more steering, turns that you had to do to be able to get any response out of it. All that's going to be changed, so we should have way better maneuverability out of it. But I don't know if it'll ever maneuver like this because this is shorter and a little bit narrower, so it just grabs a hold and goes.
We blew one belt on this before we brought it out. We replaced every single one. It wasn't even worth messing around.
Those seem like monster motors. It's huge.
7.2. Same footprint as a Cummins 12 valve, but they just have the big manifolds on.
No, but it's just
Yeah, this yellow. Yeah, manifolds on. Right. Not very important stuff.
Definitely want all of that. Probably be faster without that. Lose all the weight. Definitely better.
We'll be fast for about 30 seconds till it'll be.
Seems like a good time for 30 seconds.
It does sound like a good time. 30 seconds.
I only last 20 seconds. 30. An extra 10, that'd go a long way.
So we're thinking she's just a little clogged up, huh?
I mean, it's.
Gonna run this back into whatever.
It might not make a huge difference.
You gonna put this somewhere safe?
Choke on this stuff.
On here?
Let me see this.
Wear it like a hat.
Oh yeah, no, this thing's
They
definitely.
got
Filter's
470
definitely
horse
shot.
on these.
That'd be great.
You guys
Oh yeah, that had.
Oh yeah, dude. These are getting no airflow.
That's got a full.
I didn't want to tell you guys this. We actually brought this out because it was having problems.
Because you just wanted to
and I
tune
knew
up.
he'd fix it. Just don't tell me.
You're not gonna hear you, right?
I was talking to the camera and I was whispering. You ain't hear
It's a
anything.
monologue.
Now instead of doing 60, it's gonna do 70.
Let's see about that. I don't think she's gonna
That's
do
an
more
extra
than
10 grand right there.
about 55 up here today.
If we start doing turns, I'm gonna sit up top. That's a good idea.
So what do I owe you for fixing the boat?
We'll see.
Yeah, I would swap batteries if we were doing anything.
That's the radar, that works. This thing needs to be updated. We're gonna turn these off.
Red light checks the truck.
I have them. Does anybody want any?
No, it's just rocket.
All right. First couple of turns and maneuvers went really well. This thing is insanely agile, also bringing water over the back. Very, very agile. The problem is when you make a turn that sharp and you try to get back at full speed, the pumps just sit there and cavitate until they can get enough traction. Basically, it just sits there and turns the water instead of creating thrust. But it gets to speed pretty quick. So right now, we're gonna do another high speed, like full speed test across the lake to see if we can get this thing, if it can go faster than about 45, 48, then it's gonna be faster than my riverine patrol boat, which I think it probably is, but we'll find out right now.
Use speedometer.
issue with the starboard side engine. As soon as it hits 2,500 RPMs, it just cuts out. So I'm pretty sure these are mechanical engines. They might have computers. I gotta take a look. All right, check that turbo one more time. I feel like the wastegate just keeps cracking open. Yeah, and then I think I'm 25 RPM, just drops all boost. And wait, boost. It's all best stuff. I want to say probably turbo shield.
I mean, they stopped us. We turned around quick. And I didn't fly out this time, so maybe it's just the right amount of bucket stop versus the...
No, it's not enough unless you're flying out.
Maybe we should all take turns standing on the minigun mount and see who can stay in the boat on a bucket stop.
I like that.
That's a good idea.
Maybe they should put in the comments below who's going to stay in. I bet Hunter doesn't even fall off the mount.
You guys had a nice boat.
Yeah. Until
It
Dave.
was great until Dave wrecked it.
Yeah. Did you wreck it? Good thing he knows the policy. You break it, you buy it.
Yeah. The one thing you guys don't, the test you guys haven't experienced yet is the beaching test.
Oh, we were gonna do that when you were waiting at the dock. I said, what if we hit it at 60?
All right, crank that motor real quick.
The only reason we didn't was because we couldn't get the 60.
Oh, faithful.
Water. That's a good sign.
Isn't that supposed to be full of air?
No. I do like it. Got a lot of potential. Very maneuverable. I'll take it up the river.
You see how this was tight? Your port one. The linkage broke when we were out that first time too. We rebuilt it all. We completely replaced all the brass rods, so I think they're tight. The bolts that were in there were the right length, and we rebuilt it how it should have been, and they're like slightly short, so we had to make it tight. So I think between it being tighter than it should be and then being completely unworn out, the holes are perfect before they were worn out.
Yeah. A little tight.
So we could have reused the brass bars that were in there, but it wasn't worth breaking them.
Yeah.
Because they were a little bent. We bent them back. You know how that is. They get work hardened. It's not worth breaking. They get stranded.
Right.
That turbo's got to be shot. As soon as it hits 15 pounds,
Feels like it's making good moves. I think it's a controller or the wastegate.
Yeah. Because as soon as it hits 15 pounds, it just cuts right out.
Yeah, if that was making 30 pounds like the other,
Yeah.
it'd be a monster.
Told you shouldn't have bought junk.
I gotta cancel my Alibaba subscription.
For filters or for just everything?
Everything. That's where I got this.
Alibaba?
Alibaba, yeah. It came in 2 weeks. Got the express shipping.
Nice.
Usually it's 9.
Decent purchase.
All right, brethrens. How did we do?
Decent. She definitely did a little bit better at Lake Powell.
At Lake Powell?
Or Lake Walpoltac, I mean.
Yeah. And Blue Marsh.
And like, she just likes being in PA.
Yeah, I think the boat likes PA a lot better because we were doing like 15 miles an hour slower than our top speed. Doing horrible. I think that turbo was acting up, maybe the wastegate or something. Steve had a good point. It is boosting good. It does have good boost, but as soon as it hits a certain point, it just cuts right out. So maybe that's Travis's better attitude, killing one of the boat motors. I don't know. But I guess we'll find out on another one. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.